Truth versus hype returns this week to Maruti's Manesar plant, where the largely peaceful agitation we had reported on last year has erupted into terrible violence. Is this an arbitrary act of criminality?
You've been in Maruti many years.
33
You've been in the industry
33 years,
so many years.
And it is shocking to us. I cannot imagine how it has happened.
Or is it a symptom of deeper tensions between workers and management?
Well, you know, I'd been jokingly saying that there's going to be another world war at Maruti.
At Manesar.
At Manesar, at the Manesar plant.
The truth is hard to ascertain because most of those either involved or witness to the violence or on the run or under arrest. But here is a close approximation of what could have caused a day of anger at India's biggest car maker and its possible symptoms. On the morning of Maruti's day of anger, tension was already in the air. The workers of the Manesar plant had begun to boycott warm-up meetings.
It was about wages. From what I hear, the negotiation about increase in the basic wages that had been proposed by the union.
It might have been linked to that.
At 8:40 a.m., a supervisor, Ram Kishore Majhi, rebuked the workers for skipping the meeting. One of the workers claimed Majhi abused him and in retaliation slapped him. At 9 a.m., Majhi reported the incident.
Colleagues from Manesar.
2 hours later, Maruti's Vice President of Human Relations based in Gurgaon was called in.
I got a call from my HR colleagues from Manesar and my plant head that there was an indiscipline incident on the shop floor. I tried to save myself.
Raju, who was beaten badly himself, is a key witness from the management.
So then after that we had a discussion between HR, production, all of us together, and we have decided to suspend.
This was decided at around 12-ish?
Why is
12,
1 o'clock?
1 o'clock, right. Right.
Then union said no, I should not suspend and nothing has happened. They were very casual. They saying that कि ठीक है ये तो छोटा मोटा होते रहता है. After that they come back at 2 o'clock again. That time the 6 of them from the body. At any given point of a time, 4 to 6, somebody walking in, somebody walking out of 12 body members. And the dialogue or discussion, conversation, whatever you call it, this went on till 6 o'clock.
Were they being very aggressive?
They were very firm. So finally, 3 o'clock, I have realized that, the A shift people who generally goes out of the shift, they did not go.
Right.
So these people have come, union communicated to them not to leave the premises.
But that's when also you called for some police backup just to
that's the time.
Precaution.
I just asked my colleagues that I need a minute. I came out. I spoke to my vigilance head. Within an half an hour, he has confirmed back to me saying that 50 to 60 cops are there, and one ACP is also sitting here.
The room where the talks were taking place overlooked the plant floor, where the morning shift workers had gathered.
I can understand.
At around 6 o'clock, with matters at a standoff, Maruti's President of Human Resources, S.Y. Siddiqui, got a call from Manesar.
I have said let him work, hold the suspension, and facts should be, looked at a bit more closely.
But they were adamant. They said, no, you have to give in writing that this suspension is cancelled and you do it, otherwise it is, to hell with it. So I folded my hands. कहते कि मैं रिक्वेस्ट ही कर सकता हूँ. उसके बाद में आप लोग समझदार हो कि आपको मैं समझता हूँ कि कंपनी के हित पे आप निर्णय लेंगे करेंगे तो इससे ज़्यादा नहीं है. Then another 2 union guys came in and pulled these guys out. जो बाकी उन्होंने यार कुछ होना तो है नहीं, चलो बाहर.
Bearing out Raju's account of the final moments, a team of contractors who supply contract labor to Maruti. They too had been summoned anticipating trouble.
कितने बजे गए थे आप?
करीब मैं 4 बजे के आसपास गया था. और
भी कॉन्ट्रैक्टर थे?
हाँ, सभी 4 कॉन्ट्रैक्टर थे. तो ऊपर जैसे ही एडमिन ब्लॉक के वहाँ एक रिसेप्शन है, वहाँ बैठे थे। उसके बाद करीब 6 बजे के आसपास, 6-7 बजे ये लोग यूनियन वाले सभी बाहर आए, तो वो तेज़ तेज़ आवाज़ में ये बोल रहे थे मैं प्लांट बंद करवा दो, और ऊपर से शीशे लगे हुए थे। तो जहाँ पर मैं प्रेजेंट था, ऊपर से खिड़की खोल के विंडो और आवाज़ लगा दी कि भाई सभी ऊपर आ जाओ, आज जो करना है करो। इस तरह की उनकी वर्डिंग थी।
Within 2 minutes, I saw the group of people entering that room with rods and sticks. And I was standing on the door where there is between a hall and the conference room. And by then, they've already attacked my colleagues. Then I was just trying to escape myself, running towards the hall. To my horror, when I just looked at the other side of the hall, and then already around 30 people were mercilessly beating. Everybody was present in the hall. Because absolutely, like it is free for all. Like they have come in, and whoever is there, they were attacking it.
Armed with these rods, these door beams.
Yeah, the rods and all. And then the moment I said that, then another person said, somebody else said, isko bhi maro. So I just pulled a chair and kept on my head. So they kept on beating me on my head, on the chair, when I was not giving my head.
With these rods?
With these rods. So I had at least maybe 2 of them beating, maybe at least 6-7 shots on my head. And when I was not giving my head, then they started beating me from the back. So that's how I had my back cuts. And and then I fell there. And their thing was that anybody who was, collapsed on the floor, so they leave that person and go to the other person. Next person. Then I got up. When I got up, almost 30-40 people were bleeding, crying, and people were taking God's name. Somebody is taking the children's name. Then everybody was saying, Raju sir, bachao.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.